The real reason why you're sad is because you're attached to people who have been on and off with you. You're paying attention to people who ignore you. You make time for people who are too busy for you. You are too caring to people who are careless when it comes to you. The person you took for granted may turn out to be the person you need tomorrow. So be careful of how you treat people. This is why you should never take life or the things that you have for granted. And number one is that life is not promised tomorrow. God can take that away at any moment. The things that you have, the nice house, the nice cars, the money, the job, God can take that away. So always be humble and never take things for granted. And if you are someone who are taking someone for granted, that's a whole different story, because now you're just using someone for your own benefit. Life is not promised. Life is not guaranteed tomorrow. What if that person that you're using for your own benefit, what if that person's not here tomorrow because of something that happens? And then that's a guilty conscience that you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. If there's one thing that I personally learned about life, especially after COVID, after seeing all the lives that we lost, you hear about drunk drivers, or you hear about people getting killed in drunk driving incidents, you hear about people getting randomly killed in mass shootings. That's made me realize that life is so precious to not take life or the people who we love for granted. And I've been on both sides of that. And you have to be able to become the best version of yourself, to learn to love other people and to not only use them for your own benefit. You only reach out to them whenever it's convenient for you. You know that these people care for you, and you know that they'll be there for you at a drop of a dime. But do you ever reach out to them? Do you ever reach out to them to say, hey, how are you? How's the family doing? How's the husband doing? How's the wife doing? How's work going? Hey, it's been a long time. Let's go out and get a drink. You never reach out to them. But whenever you reach out to them because you need something, or when you need comfort, or when you need whatever, you know that they're always going to be there. And that's not okay. And, I made a video about this about a month ago. That's karma. And karma will come back to you. Karma will get you for the things that you did to other people. So don't ever take life or the things for people for granted. It's like that saying that goes, you don't realize what you have until it's gone. The thing is that you do realize what you have while you have it. You just didn't think that you would ever lose it. And one of these days, you're going to get those people who you take for granted, and they're going to not want to have to deal with that anymore. Then you lost it, and then you realize, like, damn, I lost them, and I took them for granted, and I didn't realize how much more they meant to me. And those are things that you have to better yourself on. Because if that were done to you, you're not going to like it. Always be there for people. Always check up on your loved ones. If you take them for granted on a friendship, on a family member, coworker, a good friend, that's not good, because it makes the other person feel worthless. It makes the other person feel that they're not worthy of your friendship, or that they're not worthy to be your son or your daughter or your mom or whatever the case. And that's not a good feeling. You don't want them feeling that way. But then whenever you reach out to them 6 or 7 months later for your own benefit or whatever the case, that's not good. Trust me, I've been on both ends of that. You have to learn to take life for what it is, be humble, and don't take people for granted, because anything can happen. Life can change, and those same people that you took for granted cannot be here. So learn to be a better version of yourself, and to not treat people like that, because life is not guaranteed tomorrow. Now, on the flip side, if you are someone who's being taken for granted, you need to learn to say no and to walk away. After my relationship 2 years ago, I felt like I had to be the perfect person. I felt like I had to be the person to say yes to everything. And one thing that I've learned is that it's okay to say no. The problem is I was always afraid of saying no, because I always felt like if I said no, I was a piece of shit. It's okay to say no. It's okay to love yourself enough to set boundaries. But if you continue to let people walk all over you and to take advantage of you and to take you for granted, they'll never respect you. They will continuously do this to you. You need to be the one to say no. Because like I said earlier, they don't realize what you have until when it's gone, but you need to be the one to make them realize what they had now that you are gone. Because trust me, they're going to feel it. Especially if you were such a good person to them, if you were always there for them, if you were there for them whenever you needed them, if they knew that you cared about them so much, because that's the problem. They know that. That's why they're taking advantage of you. They don't want anything to do with you. They're probably seeing someone else. That's why they just don't care about you. You need to have the mindset of, why am I giving a shit about somebody who doesn't give a shit about me? You have to have that mindset, because if these people really did care about you, they really did value you, they would make the effort to be in your life. They would call you, hey, how are you? How's the kids? Let's go and have a drink. They would want to see you. You shouldn't have to beg for their time. You shouldn't have to beg like, hey, mom, can I go see you? Or hey, daughter, can I go see you? Hey, brother, can I go see you? Hey, coworker. You shouldn't have to be like that. I always say that people should be lucky to have you in their life. If you are generally a good person, and if you have a good heart, and if you have good means in your heart, I always say that people should be lucky to have you in their life. If those people don't see that you bring value into their life, then let them walk away. I get it. The people that you care about don't care about you. I get it. It's life. It sucks. But you got to move on. Those are the same people that don't care about you. You need to learn to say no. It's okay to say no. And I made a video about this last week about, getting out of your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone, it's okay to say no. Trust me, it was out of my comfort zone because, like I said, I always felt like I had to say yes to everything. But there's a difference between being a doormat, being a pushover, to setting a boundary, okay? Because once when you set boundaries, you'll realize that people respect you, life will be better, things will go a lot more smoother for you. But it's okay. And I've also learned, don't force anything. Don't beg, don't chase. Okay, if people are taking you for granted, if people don't want to see you, don't force the situation. Don't force it. Because when you force, it makes things worse. Don't force someone to talk to you. If they don't want to talk, don't force it. I'm a big believer that timing is everything. If it's meant to be, God will make it to happen. Don't force, don't beg, don't chase, don't be a doormat. It's okay to say no. Let them miss you. Respect yourself. Love yourself enough. I know it's getting out of your comfort zone, but that's part of life. Life, you don't know. That's the best thing about life, is that you don't know when something's going to happen. You don't know. Hey, sorry, dog over here. My uncle's dog over here. I don't know what he's barking at. Ranger, want to come say hi? You want to come say hi to the camera? Come here. Want to come say hi to the camera? Look, come here. You want to come say hi to the camera? There you go. There you go. All right. But yeah, guys, I won't take up much more of your time. I gotta get to this dog, see what he's barking at. Seems like he wants a little playtime. So like I said, guys, love yourself enough to walk away. Love yourself enough to set boundaries. Don't take life for granted, because again, life is not guaranteed tomorrow. Become the best version of yourself. Be humble and just live your life, man. Live your life in peace. Live your life with happiness. All right, guys, if you did make it to the end of this video, I hope that you did learn something from it. I ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.